3 days ago, I had a sin. This time, I had a talk. And in this talk, I was not humbled. I exalted myself. And I don't know, but at this time, when I was talking, I realized that it's not good. I realized that I shouldn't talk like this way because I feel like I'm not humble. I feel like this, but I don't know why, but I kept talking like this way. So maybe that the Holy Spirit remind me about that and touch my heart, and I feel so sorry for that, but I cannot do it again because you know that I was talking, yes, so I couldn't do it again. But today my father reminded me about the things, and I was so shy when I think about this. And in this evening, I prayed and I asked God, what do you want me to pray? What do you want me to tell you or to talk with you? And then when I sit on my knees, so I remember that story and I pray. And at this time, I remember one verse, the Bible verse, in Matthew in Vietnamese and Matthew in English, okay? Matthew 23:12. Matthew chapter 23 verse 12. And in Luke we have the same verse. Luke chapter 14 verse 11. For all those who exalt themselves will be humble, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. And I realized that I exalt myself, so for all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. So you understand what I'm talking about, right? So I think that I have to say sorry to God, but it is really hard for me to say sorry to the people, to the one that I told this word, because at this time when I told her, and I felt that she was sad when she was hearing my talking. But now I felt that it is really hard for me to say sorry to her. I don't know how to say sorry to her, but I have to say sorry to God first, and then I pray that God will lead me. Of course I don't want to be like this. Of course I really want to be humble, but I cannot do. And recently when I studied the Bible, I found out a verse. I don't know exactly, but I remember that there is a war between the flesh and the Holy Spirit inside me, in the people. So we cannot do what we want. We cannot do what we want because the flesh want to do the sins, and the Holy Spirit want us to do the good things. So yes, it's really a war between the Holy Spirit and our flesh, our old person, our old self. I don't know, but because when we believe in God, when we trust God, when God knocked our door and we opened the door for God and God came, so after that we will be we become the new creation. But the new creation, but sometimes we really miss our flesh. That means the old person. So the old me, the old earth. That means ourselves in the past, before we became Christian, before we believe in God. Yes. So sometimes we miss that person, and then we cannot do like the Holy Spirit wants us to do. So please pray for me, because I really want to say sorry with the person that I yes, like this. So please pray for me, and I know that Jesus Christ now is praying for me in the heaven, and yes, have me to come to the one that I make mistake and say sorry to her, because I felt that she was sad at this time, and I didn't want to do like this. But of course I did it, so I have to solve our problems. I have to do that. So please pray for me. And the verse today I remember is Luke chapter 14, verse 11. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. For all those, yes, all of us. The Bible say that all of us. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Yes. Okay, please pray for me. See you.